if we do a round of introductions first, after you've already heard from me, so if we go through.
Rana van Schalkwijk, I work for the NSPCC.
And Wendy Jones, I work for the NSPCC as well.
Okay.
I'm Sandra Jones, I work for the Vale of Glam in the primary school.
Roxy, and I work on behalf of the Excellence Centre.
And I'm Alex, and I'm kind of tagging on with you guys at the Excellence Centre and sort of becoming involved.
Great. Well, thank you very much and welcome everyone. So what I thought was to do a workshop that is sort of deepening a little bit the conversations and the thoughts that I've already started presenting. So if it's quite a practical thing, so I'd like your contribution, and obviously don't be afraid of what you're saying, because I'll tell you off and that's it. No, I'll make sure that that you try and just try and get as much as possible out of this. And it is about challenging a lot of those stereotypes and things that we've got in our head. And I'm not a trained psychologist, so I don't have any background to depict those things. But certainly I've got a lot of experience in terms of the project and the conversations that I've been having with a lot of people in the past few years. So taking you back to the presentation upstairs, I talked a little bit about the pink colour and pink and blue. Yeah, so obviously those colours are quite defining colours. Can you think back to when was it the first time that you associated pink to being a female colour or blue being a male colour?
Well, I think it's from the time of year, isn't it? You know, especially having your children, I suppose you automatically think, don't you? Yes, it goes with pink and boys are in blue, I guess.
And then it's neutral.
I have a research interest in this, and what I discovered was that it really only became commonplace after the 1950s. And there are examples of various kind of references where previously pink was a boy's colour because it was a red, and it was a powerful colour. Blue was feminine, think of the Virgin Mary, that's blue as a girl's colour. But one argument which I thought was particularly convincing was around post-war and the rising affluence, particularly within America, was that you would buy new clothes for your children to demonstrate how affluent you were. So a colour-coded system of gender identity then means you can create fashion ranges. So that it seems to be post-war and around the 1950s, this kind of rule of pink for girls, blue for boys seems to become more firmly established. Because prior to that, the only associations you've got the blue coat schools that goes right back to the 1700s, because blue was a cheap colour to make uniforms out of. But otherwise, it was gender neutral. You look at Victorian babies; they're all dressed in white dresses. And they were in white dresses and frocks right the way up until 3, 4, 5 years old, sort of thing.